So let's just go to games, guys. So there we go, we're here at Vo Farmland, and we are ready to go for hopefully a good game. So anyway, Vo Farmlands, not really, wait, let me turn off the fog of war. There we are. Vo Farmlands, a pretty exciting map to play, I think. I think it's well balanced. Also a very wide 2v2 map, not like, for example, Rails and Metal, where it is a really narrow map and you can lock down certain points just by placing some MGs and some packs. So here it's very a good map just because there's also very much flanking opportunities. Like if we go over to the top here, it's not like it's a narrow point, it's just wide open space. You can flank, you can put MGs to lock down the fuel, but you can't really lock it down entirely because then you can also shoot over this little pool. I mean, it's a very cool, cool map to play. And of course, here in the middle, there's always a very, very big fight. So we'll see about that, where this is going to be the case or not. It's going to be OKW and Wehrmacht against Soviet and USF. So we see no Brits today in the game. I think it's I was quite excited because we have been playing so much games, me and Empire or Otto Guns, and it's always versus Brits. So it's cool to have like a normal, like not a normal game, but a game against vanilla. Oh, these engineers are in a pickle. These combat engineers, but they will escape probably. Very long reload time on these SturmTigers, but I think. But anyway, it's always good to like push the initial squad of the field, because now we have a SturmTiger Ye that can cap both the fuel and the VP, and these engineers will be long gone for some time. So anyway, we're seeing a pretty standard opening from SturmTiger Ye. Just some Kugels, one Kugel and two Gold here. Nothing really special. Making good usage of this house. Very strong house. A few windows here. So it's always a good thing to keep the enemy busy while you can cap here the other points. On top, myself, Creator is just capping some fuel and some VPs, so nothing really special here. Is not contested at the moment. So at this moment, both fuel points are in the hands of the Axis players. Also, we have an MG in the middle, covering some, nothing really, because of this hedge. They can't fire on the house, but it's so just a little infantry combat always here in the beginning. But these false units are also in a pickle just because there are only two windows here, so they can't fire all at the same time. So they have won, the USF have won this little battle. We will now go for this point probably. We have an MG though, so the rifleman will probably walk into the cone of fire, but I don't think there is line of sight at this moment. Nice flanker going on, and there's a Maxim setting up, so probably MG42 will need to retreat eventually. But also very good usage here of the Kugelwagen, maintaining, not really maintaining, but taking care of the flank of the MG42, so that's a really good thing. Also because we have the Kugelwagen coming up, the Maxim is now retreating. Also very, very nice flank here by the Volksgrenadiers. While I was talking about flanking, these guys flanked the MG42 very, very good. Oh, rifle grenade going in, but they managed to escape. Hopping over the fence and are now in the cone of fire of these. I was distracted for a moment. There was a really weird girl here walking past my window. Anyway, 3 VPs in hands of Axis players, fuel point, just one fuel point in hands of the Axis players. So and they're pushing. Always a good thing to push in the early game, so you can maintain the map presence and put up defenses in the back. When we go over to the Soviet player, also pretty standard opening, not so standard actually, because 2 Maxims and 2 conscript squads. So we'll see about that. Also, I think it's always a good idea to have some Maxims and conscripts just mixed up. Especially on this very big map, you need to have those conscripts to just cap, because if you're too stationary, with like Maxims, you're gonna lose a lot of map control here. So it looks like Creator is pretty weird to cast yourself, but like Creator has gone for the mechanized assault doctrine. I remember my choice was because USF was spamming these riflemen, and I believe that the Stuk 3E is pretty good against USF. Also just the option for Tiger in the later game. We mixed it up by having a Jack Tiger. Why? Because just it's so good to plant it in the middle if you're going for VPs in the end of the map. So a lot of riflemen here and also a lieutenant. So these guys will need to probably retreat. They're in a pickle day, yeah, I will probably lose that part indeed. And when I left the building, bam bam. But there is the MG to cover some ground here, so that's a good thing. Very, I wouldn't say very well played, because I'm not gonna say I played very well, but a mistake we see a lot in 2v2s is that they push too hard and don't have something to fall on, and that was we're working on that by just having MGs in the back, very safely, not aggressive, to just fall back and gain, to maintain map presence. 222 was on the field just to have some mobile anti-infantry units. So conscripts are chasing it down and will probably get an 18 minutes on it, giving it a damage in already a half health. So yeah, not really good to well micro there, but I had an NG squad nearby, so it's a lot of action now here in the center. Most of the time on 4 there's always so many fights here in the middle. So there's wide open space, there's also a lot of cover, so that's a really good thing. One thing that is not really good here, I think, on the map is just this is really wide open, no cover at all, just like this one tractor. So that's kind of the less balanced thing here, I think, because here is a lot of cover. So for the German side, it's a bit better to position your MGs or mortars. Looks like rifle grenade here took out an MG. But now double Maxims here will eventually make them retreat. Oh, and very nice. We have a half track here, AA half track. Very good choice here of SturmTiger Jesper, just to chase us away in a very good unit at this moment. Why? Because there is no back, and I think SturmTiger Ye doesn't have any volunteers equipped with a Panzerschreck. So at this moment, this is the core unit, the unit that's making us react to their play. So he could even push. So if he was a bit more aggressive with the AI half track, he could even push us off the field. Oh, and there is a pack, I'm sorry. There is a pack in the back. But I mean, it could easily circle around the pack and then take it out. So that was a bit of something that made us a bit worried. But he's using it very good on range. So we didn't really have to 222 is just roaming here with the engineers to gain some grounds and to go for the fuel. Double fuel is always a good idea, of course. If we go over to the commander choice of the USF, we have Airborne Company, very versatile company. Can drop AT guns, MGs, Pathfinders, paratroopers. I mean, it's very good, and also the P-47 rocket strike can easily take out damaged tanks. So this is a very good commander. I was playing AA today, so Advanced Assault, the campaign, and it's really nice to play with all these like with all these companies. I mean, if you don't own AA, I really recommend you to just buy it. I'm not a single player. I'm not a guy that always plays campaign and stuff. I think it's very boring. But I mean, I was enjoying this one so much. So I hope there will be a British campaign today. Ooh, wow! And the Lich infantry support gun is trying to snap away some units. So it looks like Germany here is maintaining their presence in the map, and also this middle VP, while the Americans are being pushed away quite a lot. The Allies players to some Panzer Grenadiers here on the field, but oh wow, sniped away by this Cars rifle infantry squad. Sometimes I don't remember the names so fast. Like when you're in game, it's no problem, but while you're casting, there's so much happening, and then you sometimes forget about it. These guards finally decapped the VP here. Scouts are still on the field, but not really doing a lot. It's just maintaining here. It's just like floating on the top side of the map, and I was making sure that the VP on the field wasn't decapped. Now the AA half track is turning, and now the scout car needs to be very careful. I mean, look at that amazing damage there, amazing damage. Looks like LMG's grenades here are all clumped up, so there will probably be a grenade now. No, and they are now. This is not like something that that's really good, clumped up grenadiers, but like they snap to cover, and that's a real big kill. Nice 50 cal here, and it's already suppressing and pinning grenadiers, and then the AF is coming there to finish the job. So I think really good usage here of these units. USF player very good. If we go over to the bottom of the map, we see that indeed we have a fuel point and a VP in the hands of the Allies players, but excellent cutoff here by the Axis players, which means that this VP, this fuel point is giving them 0 fuel. So that's a really good thing.
Area secured. Check your ammo.
And looks like we have a Jack Panzer on the field. Very good unit, but as Empire's Corrupt has told me, it has a really long time. It needs a long time to vet up. It's a beast when it gets that veterancy, but it takes a lot of time. So we also have some Shreks. Probably to take out this AA half track. I mean, AA half track is pretty thin armor, and now they might even take some shots if they get in the building, and there it goes. One real armor hit, and look at that, man. That damage is just crazy. So looks like the Jack Panzer now is coming to the party. Maybe, I don't know whether we have the line of sight. We have the line of sight, so if the Jack Panzer could take it out, it would be extremely good. But there's a pack assist in the back, so that's why we chose to be more careful actually. Sometimes it's just enough to show your units, making sure that the unit you want to counter will be more cautious. Of course you want to take it out, but most of the time it's just about using your, like I'm here with this unit, fuck off. There the Jack Panther is going very deep now, and it's going for the M5, but the reload time here on the Jack Panther isn't that great, and misses the shot. Zizgan now is there. Really nice attack here by the Axis players, flanking and trying to take out now this is. Jack Panzer is now going for the AA half track. Because the Ziz has been taken out, so we might go aggressive here. But they split their ways. We have the A half track going in the little forest side here, and M5, the quad, and the ambulance. So very good push here, very good push in the middle. It looks like all the USF and the Soviet units are now gone here. They're even salvaging these AT gun. Excellent work here by SturmTiger. I mean, it's a thing when I play OKW, I never think about salvaging the wrecks or other things. I'm also not really an OKW player, but I mean, it's genius, man. You're just taking away the units from the other team if you can't really use it yourself. So, great thing. Well, these troop pioneers will need to be very careful though, because while you are salvaging, it's like when you're repairing, you're very vulnerable against everything. But they managed to salvage it, gain some fuel, and also retreat it. So excellent job here. Now there is coming a little counterattack here by the Soviets, but they will be countered by these Grens, both LMG and non-upgraded grenadiers. So yeah, they will need to retreat. And there the LEHH, the Leich, I'm sorry, took out another unit here. So, very difficult game here for allies at this moment. They are not maintaining their presence on the middle of the map. They're always needing to retreat. And Axis has more of like a consolidated force on the map, which allows them to keep his VP. Now, the top VP and the top fuel is now in hands of allies, so very well played there. This allows a ticker for Axis to come back, so now it's going to be more like in balance. This happened because we were focusing too much on the center. So actually very cool thing here to see the allies taking both top and south of the map. Also, we have the battle group headquarters being set up here behind the house. A pretty popular pretty popular thing you see on for farmlands, because like it's getting covered by this house, you can't really shoot directly at it. Also, I have a Panzerwerfer by myself. I chose to go for this unit because there was a lot of infantry. As you see, there is a lot of infantry and not a lot of tanky stuff, vehicles. So that's why I went for this unit. I think it's a pretty good unit. I always use these two bulletins, recharge and more armor penetration. So looks like for the first time in the game, nice grenade going in, but dodges it. For the first time in the game, we have a really large-scale counter-attack here by the Allies players. Looks like Panzerwerfer is firing and will take out a few of the guards, even 3 of the guards. And now the counter-attack by the Axis players will come. A half-track needs to be careful though, because there is a Ziz. No, there is no Ziz. There is a pack. Not very near. And now we have very nice shots here by the Panzer, by the Jagdpanzer, and allows them now to push in. So we have a Jackson on the field here.
Send your orders.
So this Jackson will allow the Allies players to keep the tanks of the Axis players more like they're pushing the tanks away now. Otherwise, the Axis army will just have like a free game. Now Jackson is taking his and they're not penetrating, not even hitting the Jackson. That's a bit odd. I think a Jackson, very good unit. The only problem with it is that it has paper armor. So that's why I don't like to play with the USF, because I feel like they don't have a damage soaking unit. Oh, very nice grenade here by the guards, taking away 3 units of the Troop Pioneers. Because they don't have a damage soaking unit, like KV1, IS2, ISU, Tiger, Tiger. Everyone has damage soaking units, and USF don't have that, and I think that's a real problem. Maybe when the Pershing arrives, you will have like a real damage soaking. Looks like again there is a counter-attack, but here comes the Panzerwerfer. And very well played here by USF by going forward, so avoiding artillery fire. So again, very large scale attack here. Again, infantry-wise, it's all infantry-wise here. We have, of course, a Jackson in the back and an M5, but I'm not feeling like the M5 is doing a lot. It has been on the field for quite a while, but only got 1 kill. So yeah, I think they're really playing very safe with their vehicles. Like the AA half-track was used very safe until it here blew up in the little town. But they're playing extremely safe here. Now double pack. I chose for a double pack because saw the Jackson. And it only takes like 2 or 3 shots from a pack to kill it, so it's always good to have a pack wall here. Rifle grenade going in, taking away 2 units here. The lieutenant squad just gained 2 veteran stars. Will there be another grenade? No, they just were just chasing away these grenadiers. Very good unit preservation by everyone. There was not really a guy with a lot of veterancy and the other guy didn't have veterancy. It was all okay. It was like everyone had their stars and kept time. Oh! While I was saying that, excellent grenade here. Infiltration grenade, I think. Not sure. No, not infiltration grenade. Again, very nice cutoff here by SturmTiger. Yeah, he's like the cutoff master here in the game. Always cutting off the fuel and the VP here of these guys. Now, this conscript squad has been here for ages. I don't know whether they are really doing something. I mean, if we're going over to their veterancy, yeah, they have been doing something, but they're not really doing much, I think. If we go over here to the tactical map, we see that there is a lot of action here in the middle. We were kind of too clumped up, and that is why Allies player have chosen for a Katyusha. Very, very good choice. Kind of was when the Katyusha started firing that we were okay, wow, we are actually very clumped up, we need to spread out more. But because we have these 2 headquarters, it was like very hard, not very hard, but there was always something here. Either it was a unit that was getting reinforcements, either was a tank that was getting repaired, so it's a very good spot to fire your Katyusha, even if you don't have line of sight, there's always something happening. It's like a light artillery barrage. Not sure why I called that in again. But looked like some of the Allies players here had to retreat. So it looks like we're getting some repairs, getting some reinforcement, and then we'll probably push again. Looks like the Panzer is firing here on these squads. Not really taking away a lot of health, but not taking away a lot of units. This means that the creator or myself will go up and have to take it again. So it looks like again rather large scale attack here by infantry. What I found is that SturmTiger Jesper, like light artillery barrage, is going again. It's very good in playing, like he's not really lobbing because he's using a unit separately, but he's very good in like pushing with all of his units with Jackson in the back and with another tank in the back here. So very well played here. And Katyusha was firing, but the recent nerf made it a bit, like toned it down a bit, so it's not really that good anymore.
Enemy infantry! Can anyone get them? Area secure. Covers the advance. Receiving enemy fire!
Had to send a text message real fast. Looks like an 85 is on the field. He's going for guard mode coordination, like we saw the guards. 120. I don't think we have a 120 on the field. Vehicle to repair. Vehicle, very good. Very good ticket. Oh, like he's shooting and is taking away so many units. I mean, how many kills does that thing have? 4, it's probably deep root. Looks like a Panther also on the field. Jack Panzer took out this unit, the Jackson, and now the Panther has free play to take out the M8A1 howitzer. Looks like something is dropping. B-47 rocket strike will push them back, and the Panther is going to come here. Wow. And then the second strafe incoming. It's always a good thing to push armor back. P47. It's not really like it was not strong like before. Like it used to just kill things instantly, and now it's more of a moderate strike. Still very good, can finish tanks. like it's not killing full health things anymore. So very good thing. Also, it makes the Axis retreat because it's constantly patrolling here. Let's go to see. Look like the Katyusha is firing again. Why is he firing again at this moment? Well, we have damaged tanks, and normally when you have damaged tanks, you go and repair them. And because here we have a mechanized regiment headquarters, it would be pretty logical that we were repairing our tanks here, but we weren't. We were repairing it somewhere else. Here on this land. Looks like now an 85 is coming in to try and deal some damage here, but the Panther is taking away a lot of damage and penetrating the frontal armor here of the 85. Combat engineers now try to take the middle. They're not so. They're brave guys. I mean, look at them trying to get it, but they're not really good in combat. I mean, their name is combat engineer, but they're not really that good in combat engineer. So yeah, VP wise, 468 for Axis. So VPs have been draining a lot. I'm sorry. Now we're trying to cap again. MG42 here will probably get naded. Wow, and light artillery just taking away just one unit here. It's like a rather big attack here in the middle. Jackson is still alive. She's no, it's new Jackson. I'm sorry, because the other one is lying here. Grenade going in and taking away 3 units here of the Maxims. Now all the Allies players are retreating. Not all, I'm sorry. No, not at all. So pretty good flank here by the USF player. Now Panzer, wait, what's his call again? Sometimes I lose his names. Panzerwerfer is taking away a lot of units here. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's 9 units. I mean, that's a very good Panzerwerfer artillery strike right there. I think all the artillery units right now are in a very good spot actually. If you're clumped up, you will lose a lot of guys, but if you're more spread out, it's all okay. Now some Panzer Fusiliers going in and taking away a lot of damage, and taking some damage here. It's really cool to see. So again, as I said, Axis always pushing and getting pushed off. But what's important to know is they're maintaining their presence here in the middle of the map, while Allies constantly have to retreat and losing a lot of time, but also bleeding a lot. Also because of this forward emplacement here, the Belgrade headquarters, OKW can just easily maintain presence in the middle. They can easily maintain their presence because they're retreating to this. I myself had to soft retreat. Just to like use this our advantage. We have a Jack Panther taking out some damage here. Panther will also take out some damage of the Jackson, and now they're going. So Blitzkrieg has been activated, and will now take out the Panther. I think it's a pretty bad ability. It's fucking good, but it's just lame. I mean, I think it's a get out of jail free. But now the 85 is also in a pickle because the pack is here. Pack will take out some damage, and now Panther will go in and try to finish it off. Panther is fighting, but not really taking a lot of players here. Actually, none. Now, pretty large scale attack here from OKW against USF. Also Wehrmacht is also pushing, but getting suppressed by these excellent positions. Actually, chasing away the actually. M5 still on the field. Now he has double vet, so that's a pretty good thing. And it's more of a suppressing unit now. It's not using it very like aggressive. But he's using it more just to suppress the attacks, and that's also a very good thing. But there the Stuk pipe fired, and 5 is out. So Panzerwerfer has already one vet, also a flag half-track on the field. It's also a very good pressing unit, also taking away a lot of damage from the other units. Guards now trying to push, but there is an MG probably going to set up in the house. I think what is going wrong here is that we don't really have a lot of artillery for the Allies player actually. We have some artillery. I mean, yeah, how it's a model carriage, but I don't think that's a very good like area denier. We have a Katyusha, indeed. Katyusha is here, but very long cooldown and not like it's very good. It's just moderate. It does what it's supposed to do, but you need more. So I think a second Katyusha would be a very good idea actually. Also, another mistake I think made by the Allies players is they don't have a damage soaking unit for the last stages of the game. There is no like IS2, nothing to soak damage. So when there would be a Jack Tiger or imagine a King Tiger or a Tiger, they wouldn't be able to do much against it because of the combined armor already exists. Looks like both fuel points are now in hands. Of the Allies. They're getting quite a lot of fuel. Quite a lot. Looks like there is dropping something. Assault artillery. It's pretty good team, but it's not intimidating. I think they might have to retreat here because it's pretty dangerous. I'm not sure, maybe someone in chat can tell me why it's not hitting this. Because I mean it's a sector artillery, right? Assault artillery. Probably sector missile positions. Yeah. Anyway. Motor carriage, it's already 6 minutes, not really that much. Yeah, pretty good game to this moment. I think Axis have been more in control of the game, just because they have always been winning these very large battles and haven't been pushed back. Looks like also we have a Broombar on the field. It's also my choice because I felt like we had enough with the Panther and the Pax. And I think their larger scale attacks, infantry attacks, could really use like something like a Broombar with some area of effect damage. I mean, if spots are clumped up, Broombar can do some work. So it looks like the MG42 is now getting hammered here by SturmTiger. They will need to be careful, they will need to leave the house because they're suppressing other units so they can't really fire two sides of the house. 42 no Maxim will go out triple vet Maxim, that's always a big goal to lose it. So not really a good thing, not really good micro. I must say it's their first game together. So it's pretty normal. They are not that coordinated. Let me just pause for just 1 minute, guys. Have to check something. Okay, let's go back in the game. The RNG is love, yeah, indeed. But I mean, I think Relic is trying to tone down all the. Well, not just taking out 1 minute. Is trying to tone down all the energy in this game. A recent change, or a change that will come in the balance patch, is the fact that just any AT grenade or Panzerfaust will always give you engine damage when your tank is beneath 75 percentage of health. I think it's a very good thing because these things are game changers. Very nice nade here. Oh, taking away a lot of damage actually. Like game changers need to be more controllable. Just like a mine, I think it always needs to do engine damage. A regal mine always needs to do something. Because these things are very, very important. And if Relic decides to go for that ESL tournament, they really need to give more control to the player in their tournament. So it looks like a little assault here. Guards will eventually need to bite the dust. By another rifle. So what we're seeing here is a very nice strike actually by the Katyusha. And on top of the Katyusha we have a P-47 rocket strike coming in. SturmTiger is on the field. P-47 has gone down, and thank God these planes are not as deadly as before. Because I mean, all of these guys were behind. Back firing away now. Damage engine on the Panther. Wow, and the SturmTiger just taking away the Jackson. T-25 also needs to be very careful here. SturmTiger is a very good unit. Why on performance? Because there are not many shot blockers that block vision. So you can really maximize that range and just take away armor. Also against USF, a SturmTiger is extremely good. Also, of course, against Soviets. But because of the paper thin armor, yeah. Well, there we have our example. It's just paper thin armor can't really take a SturmTiger shot. I think it's an 88mm shell, but I'm not really sure. Grenade going in, but well dodged here. Firing and also just firing on this battle group, which will need some repairs eventually. So back to the fight here, really fire. Only Panzer Fusilier are now crawling away. Excellent use here by the Panzer Fusilier. We have 3 Panzer Fusilier squads and they're also all Vet 5. One squad is of course Vet 3, but they're extremely good and potent infantry. But of course, paratroopers with the Thompson upgrade is freaking insane. And there we go. Shots now. Taking away 2 units of the paratroopers. I was telling about paratroopers. They're very good with their Thompsons. In close range, absolutely wreaking havoc on the opponents. Looks like we have an AT gun being dropped somewhere. I'm not sure where it is. Can we see the plane coming? No, it's too high. So probably dropping it here indeed. Katyusha setting up and going to fire probably again here. So I think the Katyusha did a lot of damage throughout the game. Actually, I'm not sure how many kills it had. 34 kills on the team. I mean, that's just SturmTiger shooting again, but not really focusing.
100 points remain. He organized the assault.
Not really focusing on vehicles, I was telling, but maybe it was just a fire with the right click. So double Vet Panther here, pretty awesome thing. Very cool skin, I think, the Panzer Grau skin. Not really well camouflaged, I think, on this map. I think it would be cooler if, like, on the loading screen you could choose your skins. This would mean that you could pick a skin to camouflage your tanks more, because, like, imagine we would play a city map, then this Panzer Grau would be much better, but now it's like not really useful. So I think it would be a cool thing. It's like now a really already fight up, sorry. But Panzer shooting. Panther, I'm sorry, and there is damage to the engine. T-3485 will be chased down by the Panther, but it's not really something in the near that can help T-34 here. So maybe some bouncing shots, but I'm not sure. Leaf quick going in. Oh, and Panther just overshooting. Completed to here. Now in the middle, with just going back and forth the whole game. It's nothing really special. It's a very strange way of using. No, it was not Mark Vehicle, I think. Or was it? I think it was Mark Vehicle. Or maybe Button. I think it's a very good thing to do that. But why would you button a Panzer, a SturmTiger, if you don't have the stuff to kill it? I'm not sure why you would do that. Oh, and there it is. The Broombar just took away the whole squad, I think, here in the now, so you can still see them all. Now this is going in balls deep here, fetch it, take it out. Buy everything. Bye bye, this. It was nice to meet you. 50 points are remaining on the ticker of the Axis. So that's pretty strange here to see. I mean, Axis are kinda in control of the game, but then we weren't really thinking about VPs. Oh no, it's just a bug here, you know. Yes, jeez, just a bug. So 47 VPs are actually for the Allies player. That's what I was thinking. Well, it wasn't right.
Target destroyed.
Or Allies. Now I'm really confused. I think the 47 are actually for Axis.
We are under fire. Enemy movement.
A run comrade indeed. So Katyusha again making sure they're not capping VP and giving some time for the Allies.
Target secure. Panzer Fusiliers assigned to the front.
So if we go over to map control at this moment, it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty symmetrical. Very good usage here of the flag half-track, by the way. They're setting it up behind the house, but still has enough range to cover this VP, but can't really be shot at directly. So that's a very good position here. I must remember that, actually. Oh, Panzer Fusilier, man, they're so good. I mean, look at this guy just flying away in this bar spot. Rifleman. So, they bite dust again. I think it's very, very cool here on performance just to see, like, in the beginning it's all green grass and it's all beautiful and the birds are whispering. And, like, if the game's, like, moving on, everything just completely turns into the war field. That's cool to see. Broombar is going up. Wow, look at that, man. I think it was this squad that just fired his anti-tank grenade. Broombar is going up now. Make sure that they're not capping because we didn't get double capped or triple capped.
Enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Guards here. Guards immediately retreat because they were also suppressed by the MG42, that is no more. 18 kills on the Panzerwerfer, so quite effective. So I'm feeling at this moment we always we don't really have a combined attack of USF and Soviet. It's always Soviet pushing and then it's Allies pushing. So they need to consolidate their forces. Again, very well played here by Axis. At the moment they're just constantly suppressing every incoming attack and making sure the Allies need to retreat. And there he goes. Paratroopers bite the dust are now chilling here. Panther now to be very careful because the T-3485 are not just regular T-34s. Pretty normal, but because they would actually be called T-34s. Oh, Jack Panzer, jeez, SturmTiger, Jesus fucking Christ, man. How many damage took that away from that unit? It's just insane. Looks like a very brave AT gun here. Now going to take away some shots. Pretty good. Very well done actually, just hitting something. Now getting not killed. And this unit flying away now and chilling with the dresses. It's like pushed again now by the Panzer Fusilier. We already have 4 squads. Panzer actually lost 1, I think. But they're making sure that the allies. What is that? 2000 gold, nice slope. Yeah, but look man, my population at this moment I'm capped. I'm not really capped, but there was not really something that I needed at this point. I could maybe go for caches, but I had my tanks, I had my infantry. I didn't really need something at that point. So you can see I'm capped at 99 population. So I didn't really need something, that's why I float. But indeed, caches would be a good idea. Oh, very, very nice here. Looks like the flag half-track just dropped its smoke, making sure that there's no grenade coming in. And 42 now double that are getting shot at, but they're using the incendiary strike to take some damage here. I mean, the incendiary is just sick, man. It's only 15 ammunition, but if you can, like, if you have a line of sight, if you have a unit that gives you line of sight, and then when they're coming in, then you use the incendiary. I mean, it's just crazy amount of damage. Also against light vehicles. Now Katyusha might even take it out. Yeah. Only one guy remains. And that's it. It's like a Panther now has killed the Katyusha and has also killed the ambulance. And is now blitzing away. Look at that thing. Look at the freaking speed. But the kills made it triple effect. And now a very, very big attack incoming. Jesus Christ, man, look at that thing. Main gun destroyed by the SturmTiger. Guards now against rifle. Panther again took out 400 fuel, Jesus dude, buy something. Well, Empire, what would I have to do right now? I mean, we're on top of the game, 2 VPs in hands, I'm pop capped. What do you want me to buy? Nothing. I could buy, I don't know. I don't know, man. I was playing very, very safe here, reacting to the opponents. So GG has been called out. And I was saying, it was a really nice game, I enjoyed it. But I felt like we were more in control. And wow, SturmTiger taking away another mortar carriage. Oh, and their Panzer were not really hitting its targets, and they surrendered. Bugatti Factory Panther